Yes, Sinem, how you doing?
Woohoo!
Woo. Yes, wicked. Guys, on this video, we're gonna be talking about Sinem's results. She lost 16 fucking kilos. 16 kilos. Yeah, in this little video series, there's gonna be 4, 5, 6 videos. I'll keep making them actually and keep recording her journey as she's losing weight. Maybe some videos in the gym and whatnot, but really showing you guys an insight of someone that went through a lot and finally figured out how to lose weight and be happy. Yeah. 16 fucking kilos. In how long, Sinem?
5 months.
But the mad thing is, she dropped 10 in the first month. Do you want to come into the video or what? You know what's actually fucking crazy? Her face has completely changed. Sinem, when we're vlogging, try not to look at yourself, yeah? Because I can see it when you edit.
I know. So I'm looking into the camera.
You're looking into the camera.
It's so weird.
Okay. What was it like losing 10 kilos in the first month?
Fucking amazing.
How do you feel?
Brilliant. It was a kickstart. It was a push.
You've been actually trying to lose weight for quite a while, right?
A year and a half in total.
And what were you doing within that year?
Working out, exercising. It just wasn't working at first.
What were you doing for exercise?
Walking. There was some cardio, weights, anything and everything that I could.
Were you overeating?
Yes. Well, I clearly was. Clearly. I wasn't in a deficit, so.
Do you know what I mean? That's like one of the main things. A lot of time people don't realize how much they're overeating without realizing. Would you say you did a lot of that?
Yeah, I did. It just wasn't budging. If it was budging, it was coming back on the week later. It was one latte over maybe, but I was never under, clearly.
Oh, okay. And when you started tracking properly and you got on it, that extra latte, that extra this, that extra that, after you started tracking, you started to notice that, oh shit, this stuff adds up, right?
Yeah. It's just during the day, you're not calculating it, you're not doing it. It just becomes so much habit. And then I went, no, hold on. And then I cut it out. And that's when I got the difference. I replaced it with water. Did the small things that kicked it off.
You know what's crazy as well, guys? For you guys that don't pay attention too much to your calories and just eat away, drink away, liquid calories and whatnot, we've all gone through that phase. When you start to pay attention to detail, you realize how much your intake of calories is so much higher. And also, when you cut the things that you don't actually need, your taste buds appreciate things like water a lot more. I know it sounds fucking crazy. Do you agree? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I've started feeling thirsty. Does that make sense? Like the feeling of thirst for water.
Your boyfriend isn't going to be happy about that comment. And you're also chatting to your brother. So
I didn't mean it in that way.
Please pick your words wisely. Yeah, I'm joking. Go on, carry on.
I don't know how else to explain. Anyway.
Go on, carry on.
I didn't feel like I needed water before, but as I drank water became, I was like, oh, I need a glass of water, and actually started going for water rather than anything else, a cup of coffee, or even if it was sugar-free, a can of drink. I was like, no, I just want water. Do you have water? And that became an instant reaction if I needed something to drink, rather than just filling in a gap, if that makes sense.
No, that makes complete sense, because I've had this issue as well. Sometimes you might feel hungry, right? But you're actually just fucking thirsty. You're dehydrated. And this has happened in so many occasions. And it's those small things that make such a huge fucking difference. So what would you say, because within that first month, you lost 10 kilos, right?
Yeah.
What was the key things within that first month that you really changed? I don't know if she knows this, but from what I saw, she was under a lot of stress from work and everything, and you needed a bit of a...
Stop.
It made an impact on the choices that you make with food and everything, right?
So when I was stressed and I was hungry and I had no time to cook, I'd just eat a small bag of peanuts. It's those fillers, it's those little things that I stopped doing. I started paying attention. I actually looked at my food before I ate it. I know that sounds ridiculous.
No, it's the best. You logged in before you ate.
Yeah. I put the plate in front of me, unconscious eating, right? Instead of going, oh, I gotta eat this and go to the next meeting, make this phone call, do this. I went, oh, what am I eating? Logged it. I took a bite, ate slowly, just slowed the fuck down. And then when I was full, I went, oh, I'm okay now. And just cleared up instead of going, I need to eat this whole thing, or do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Not just pushing through a task.
Stressed out, agitated, and because a lot of people do get agitated. It's always up there, especially if you've had weight problems for a very long time. I'm sure you guys that are listening might have been through this. It's very easy to get stressed out, to get frustrated, because you get to this fucking boiling point where you've had fucking enough. And I remember Sinem being at that boiling point where she's like, this isn't working. But I truly knew that she was trying, she was definitely trying, but there were some things that she wasn't paying full attention to. So as a brother, I had to be very fucking careful, because number one, any personal trainers listening to this, or anyone listening to this, you know what it's like trying to get fucking advice from your family. I mean, how many times did you tell me to fuck off?
Quite a few times.
Quite a few times, and she still does. But
it's not because I knew better, though. You know that, right?
Yeah.
It was because I had to cope with it, with the stress and everything, the way I could.
That I didn't understand because I don't.
No.
We can see what people are doing and everything, but we never really know how people are feeling at that moment of time. And I guess with family and people close to you, you can easily turn around and be like, "Come on, let's fucking go," because it was frustrating seeing my sister unhappy. So maybe me forcing that sort of conversation was probably frustrating for you.
No, it was upsetting because I needed your help. I wanted your help, but because you're my brother, because you're the person that's close to me, it's not your criticism, but even your encouragement was painful at times. Because I'd been trying so hard, but wasn't achieving. It was a cycle of failures, and I was like, he's seeing this. I know this needs to change, but I can't do it. I had to go. It's on you. It's on you. It's on you. And then I woke up one day and I was like, mate, it's.
And you did it, man.
I did it.
You did it.
God,
you did it, man. God damn it. And like 10 kilos in a month is a lot, but it just shows when you make real dramatic changes and when you get to that point where you've had completely fucking enough.
I hated waking up, not liking myself.
Oh, yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
I used to go, it wasn't me. I didn't feel like me. I felt it was like an out of body person that I'm watching someone. I'm watching this person that I'm not, and I'm not changing it. And I was like, fuck this shit. No, I want to be me. And it just sort of...
But you also had like hormonal issues. You got PCOS. And there's a lot of women out there that struggle with PCOS. And sometimes with PCOS, a lot of you guys need to really go low on calories. I remember days where you were telling me, Darren, I haven't had anything to eat. And I've also had clients that have told me that as well. Now, probably compared to most people, compared to what your normal calories would be if you didn't have PCOS or any hormonal issues, that you are eating a lot less. But still, sometimes you guys that do have PCOS and any hormonal issues, you really need to do the same thing for a long period of time to actually see if things work. If you do not do it for a long enough period of time, you won't be able to tell if something works, then try the next thing.
It's like grabbing the end of a yarn and pulling and it's not working. You grab the next one, you're pulling and pulling, and then you grab the next one, and you've got to pull for long enough to actually see it make a difference. And as soon as I hit that first kilo, and then it was going to 1.5 and it was working, I just yanked and yanked and yanked and yanked, and then become fearless and just dove right in.
I was coaching her, but in a way that I wasn't coaching her as much as possible, if that makes sense. Like I was there, but I wasn't there. Checking in, but checking in at the right times and really seeing when I can show a little bit of tough love and show empathy, which is a lot harder when it's your own sibling. Like, innit? Yeah, showing empathy to your siblings is way fucking harder than showing empathy to a stranger.
He believed in me more than I believed in myself, and it caused him frustration to know that I wasn't getting it.
Yes, again, 100%. But what I did was like, at one point I was like, Sinem, you need to fuck off out of England for a bit. She lives with her boyfriend, and I was like, Sinem, you need to get out of there. I kind of forced her to go to Bali, go train with some of my friends there in Soma Fight Club in Bali. And one of the key things I think that really made a huge fucking difference is getting yourself out of one environment to a complete another to almost become a new version of yourself. Sometimes you guys need to do this. Sometimes change your surrounding, change the people around you, change your environment to put you in a new headspace, a fresh start that can really make a fucking difference. What's the other thing that you really did other than training and watching your calories a bit more that helped you lose that 10 kilos in that first month?
For me, it was writing.
Okay.
It was diarying every day, the shittest thoughts, the best thoughts. It was just writing it out. It was being able to spend time writing.
And that was your therapy?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, there you go.
Literally, just pages after pages. I filled the notebook out while I was in Bali, and some of the best shit I've written, some of the worst shit I've written, but it was there, and it just pulled me right through.
And what would you say to some of the women that have like gone through the struggles that you were going through, waking up and feeling fucking shit about themselves? What would you say to them? Because now you've kind of jumped over that wall where you are like, I haven't seen you this confident since 20s. When you were 18, 20, yeah, that's right. What would you say to them?
The first thought that you get when you wake up in the morning is a very important thought. So like we make our beds first thing to feel like we've achieved something. If that first thought is you thinking that you're gonna fail, you're gonna carry it along with the day, along in your day. Something simple as, I've got this, I can do this. It's not going to be easy. It's not what I call fake positive. It's like, yay, I'm amazing. Not that. It's, I've got this. A good tune in the morning just to get you bouncing. Having the right cup of coffee. Yeah, while I'm getting ready. Oh, this is good. It's nice. I've got it right again. It's a fucking cup of coffee. Next one. Do the smallest next step to make you smile. The next smallest step to make you smile. And then by the time you get to your fourth or fifth happy thought, you're rolling.
Yeah.
Everything that I did in those first few minutes was for happy me rather than you're gonna fuck this day up me.
Hey, stay tuned for the next videos. We're going to be talking about other topics and the other things that she did to keep going to end up losing 16 kilos. A little bit more detail into the training regime and nutrition and everything a bit later on. But Sinem, can you stand up? Spin around, please. Spin, 16 kg. MashaAllah, well done. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next vlog, man. Well done.